Imagine a world where you could control everything with your voice. Are we there yet? Let's take a moment to ponder on this. The evolution of voice assistants has been nothing short of remarkable, transforming from a novelty to a necessity in a matter of years. Once seen as a futuristic concept, these intuitive gadgets are now an integral part of our everyday life, making mundane tasks more manageable and adding a touch of magic to our digital interactions. Just think about it. With a simple voice command, we can play our favorite music, set alarms, get weather updates, control smart home devices, and so much more. It's all about convenience and efficiency, but it's also about creating a personalized user experience. Whether it's Siri's witty comebacks, Alexa's ability to order pizza, or Google Assistant's knack for finding that elusive fact you heard about on a podcast, these voice assistants are designed to understand and cater to our unique needs and preferences. But as they become more sophisticated, their role is also evolving. They're no longer just digital helpers, they are becoming our personal assistants, our shopping advisors, our entertainment curators, and even our health coaches. They're learning from our habits, adapting to our routines, and even predicting our needs before we realize them ourselves. And it doesn't stop there. The potential for voice assistants is immense. With advancements in artificial intelligence and machine learning, they are set to become even smarter, more intuitive, and more personalized. They could help us manage our homes, our health, our work, and our social lives in ways we can't even imagine yet. So, to answer the question, are we there yet? Well, we're certainly on our way. The voice assistant revolution is in full swing, and it's changing the way we interact with technology, with the world, and with each other. We are living in a time where our voices have power to command, power to control, power to connect. But how do different voice assistants measure up? First up in our exploration of voice assistants is Siri, the pioneering voice assistant from Apple. Introduced in 2011, Siri was the world's first widespread voice assistant, opening a new chapter in human-computer interaction. Siri's strengths lie in its deep integration with Apple's ecosystem. Whether you're using an iPhone, iPad, or MacBook, Siri is there, ready to help. Need to schedule a meeting or send a text? Siri has you covered. Looking for the nearest coffee shop or want to know the weather? Siri's on it. This integration extends to Apple's other services as well, such as Apple Music HomeKit and even CarPlay, making Siri a versatile companion across multiple platforms. Another strength of Siri is its conversational ability. Siri was designed to understand natural language, not just commands. This means you can ask Siri questions in the same way you'd ask a friend, and it will understand. Siri also has a sense of humor, ready to dish out a witty response to a joke or a fun fact on demand. However, Siri is not without its shortcomings. One area where Siri often falls short is in its understanding of context. While it can handle straightforward requests well, it sometimes struggles with more complex queries that require understanding the context or the user's previous interactions. Additionally, Siri's reliance on a strong internet connection can be a disadvantage in areas with poor connectivity. And while Siri excels within the Apple ecosystem, its functionality is more limited on non-Apple platforms, which can be a drawback for those who use a mix of devices. Despite these challenges, Siri has made significant strides since its inception. It continues to evolve and improve, learning from its interactions with millions of users worldwide. And while it's not perfect, Siri has undeniably changed the way we interact with our devices, making technology more accessible and intuitive than ever before. Siri set the stage for what a voice assistant could be, but it's not the only player in the game. Next, we turn our attention to Alexa, Amazon's voice assistant that has become a household name. Alexa, the brainchild of Amazon, has been a game changer in the world of voice assistants. Its greatest strength is arguably its seamless integration with smart home devices. Whether it's turning on the lights, adjusting the thermostat, or even brewing your morning coffee, Alexa is your command center, making your home smarter and your life easier. Beyond home automation, Alexa excels at shopping on Amazon. Want to order more toilet paper? Just ask Alexa. Need a new book for your Kindle? Alexa's got you covered. This feature alone sets Alexa apart from many of its competitors and is a major selling point for Amazon Prime members. However, while Alexa shines in some areas, it also has its weaknesses. One area where it could improve is in understanding and responding to more complex queries. While Alexa is great at handling simple commands, it sometimes struggles with more nuanced requests. Another area for potential improvement is in the realm of personalization. While Alexa does offer some level of personalization, It could benefit from a more tailored approach based on individual user preferences and habits. Furthermore, Alexa's dependence on a stable internet connection can also be a drawback. In the event of an internet outage, Alexa's functionality is significantly reduced, which can be frustrating for users. Despite these areas for improvement, it's clear that Alexa has made significant strides since its inception. Its ability to make our homes smarter and our lives easier is undeniable. And as technology continues to evolve, there's no doubt that Alexa will continue to improve and adapt. So while Alexa might not be perfect, it's certainly made a significant impact on the way we live our lives. It's made our homes smarter, our tasks simpler, and our days a little bit easier. Alexa has made a name for itself in the home, but what about on the go? Let's move on to Google Assistant, the voice of the world's most popular search engine. Google Assistant has made quite a name for itself, leveraging its parent company's vast knowledge network to provide users with instantaneous, accurate information. It's like having the world's largest library at your beck and call, but without the need to navigate through countless bookshelves. One of Google Assistant's main strengths lies in its powerful search capabilities. It's no surprise, considering Google's reputation as the go-to search engine. Ask it anything, and it's likely to provide an answer. From what's the capital of Australia to how to bake a chocolate cake? Google Assistant has got you covered, and it's not just about answering questions. The Assistant's integration with other Google services is another strong suit. Imagine your day being organized by a personal assistant. Google Assistant can set reminders, send texts, make calls, and even control smart home devices, all from a single command. It's particularly useful for those knee-deep in the Google ecosystem, with Google Calendar, Google Drive, and Google Home all playing nicely with the Assistant. However, no assistant is perfect, and Google's voice is no exception. While it excels in search and integration, there are areas where it falls short. Its contextual understanding, for example, can sometimes miss the mark. And although it's improving, its conversation abilities aren't quite as natural as some of its competitors. Furthermore, Google Assistant's reliance on the internet means it's not as functional offline, a potential drawback for those in low connectivity areas. Despite these shortcomings, Google Assistant remains a formidable player in the voice assistant arena. Its ability to tap into Google's vast information network, coupled with its integration with other Google services, makes it a strong contender in the world of voice control. Google Assistant offers a powerful voice control option, but how does it stack up against the rest? We'll delve deeper into that in the next segment. Stay tuned. Now that we've met the contenders, it's time for a showdown. Which voice assistant reigns supreme? Let's begin by recapping the strengths and weaknesses of each voice assistant. Siri, the pioneer in this space, has the advantage of deep integration within Apple's ecosystem. It excels in handling tasks on iOS devices and integrating with Apple apps. However, it might struggle with certain third-party applications, and its global reach is often questioned due to Apple's selective market presence. Next up, we have Amazon's Alexa, the voice of the home. Alexa's strength lies in its broad compatibility with smart home devices and its ability to handle complex commands. It's a master at controlling your smart home. But it's worth noting that Alexa might not be as adept at handling mobile-specific tasks or integrating with non-Amazon devices. Then we have Google Assistant, the search engine's voice. Its strength lies in its integration with Google's vast array of services and its ability to pull information from the web. If you're a heavy Google user, this could be the assistant for you. Yet, like the others, it has its weaknesses. It might not be as efficient in controlling non-Google smart home devices as Alexa, or as integrated with mobile tasks as Siri. So, where does this leave us? Well, each voice assistant shines in different scenarios. If you're embedded in Apple's ecosystem and use your assistant mainly on your phone, Siri might be your best bet. For those who have a variety of smart home devices and need a central hub to control them, Alexa could be the one. And if you're someone who relies heavily on Google services and wants an assistant that can pull up information from the web with ease, Google Assistant might be your pick. In the end, the best voice assistant for you depends on your needs, your devices, and how you plan to use it. The choice is in your voice.